everybody. I'm Rob here with the Mew people. Today we're at Silverclutch Games. We're going to be talking about Beneath Nexus. This is from what I understand, a role-playing style game, but very different from what you'd really anticipate. So, Chris, can you tell us, what this is?
Yeah, absolutely. So in Beneath Nexus, one player plays as the Blightlord, which is like the bad guy or the boss monster, kind of taking the evil DM role and turning it into a player card. And then all the other players are heroes who have come to the city of Nexus to take it back from the Blightlord, and they use their individual roles to work together and coordinate to take down the Blightlord.
So these players basically fill those stereotypical roles that you would see in other RPGs, just basically already created characters that you play through.
Yep, there's no character creation, so everything's already set up for you, and each character has their own role, like you would see in a traditional party. So Varen, for instance, is a battle cleric, so he wants to do a lot of healing, and he can deal some damage with his abilities. And Locke would be more of a berserker, so he's much more simple. He just wants to beat things up as fast as possible.
So it's one versus many, essentially.
Yep, absolutely. One player is the Blightlord, everybody else are the heroes working together to take him down.
And so take us through, you don't have to go step by step, but like a standard, how the game flows, is it encounter boss? Is it, how does that work?
Sure, yeah. So the game supports 3 to 6 players. So let's say I would be the Blightlord, you and a buddy would be playing heroes. The Blightlord gets his character card, a deck of spells, and a deck of monsters to use against the heroes, and each hero gets their character card, HP tracker to track damage. They slide that up and down, as well as a deck of ability cards. And Toa here is a little bit more complicated. He has an ether mechanic that I won't go into right now. And then say another buddy would be playing Locke. So he would get his character card and a deck of ability cards. You guys would have a hand of your abilities. So you would have certain abilities that you would start out with. I would have a hand of spells that I would start out with. And then you guys would go through encounter cards, which are represented by these larger green cards. 10 different ones in the base game. Each of them has different rules for the encounter that you would go through. And in a full game, you would get 3 doors to choose from. Like going down to the dungeons, you come to a crossroads, you get to pick your path. You guys would pick an encounter, and then we would set it up with monsters, and we would go through traditional card combat. The Blightlord always starts, and then it goes in turn order for the heroes according to speed. On each character card, you're going to see a speed like fastest, fast, slow, slowest. So it would go Blightlord, and then heroes in order from fastest to slowest.
So this is a very replayable game, essentially. Every time you have that deck of mini scenario cards, and you generate campaigns basically differently every single time.
Yeah, we wanted to really focus on replayability because tactical combat itself could get a little stale. So we wanted to get some narrative elements to make it feel like the heroes were really struggling through a unique adventure and make it feel like the players could take ownership of their decisions in different encounters.
So it makes you feel more like I am this character going through this scenario. Because you don't get to generate your own character, you wanted them to be able to, feel like the character that you have for them is still their character.
Yep, it's absolutely more focused on card combat, but we wanted to give the players a sense that they were going through something unique every time. Yeah.
So this game is fully released. It's out now. I'm guessing you can buy it. How is it available? How can people purchase this if they want to get it?
So you can get it a few different ways. It's available on our website, silverclutchgames.com. You can also find it in certain retail stores, and we do have it in various distributors' hands. So if you don't see it at your local store and you want to grab a copy, you can definitely ask them to reach out to their distributor about picking up some copies for the store.
All right. Well, I think that's a pretty good grasp of the game. So thank you, Chris.
Thanks a lot.
And guys, check out Beneath Nexus. The game is it's great. It's good. It's a good time. I don't know what to say. So we'll see you next time. And have fun playing.